What's up, YouTube? This is William from W&J Wrestling, and this is Predict a Match for TNA Turning Point. Guys, I just want to add on a quick note. I know I haven't uploaded a week in wrestling for like 2 weeks in a row now, and I'm so sorry. Also, the pay-per-view review, I had made it, but then when I switched my phone over, the video had gotten deleted, so I have to redo that. But I'm going to try everything in my power to have everything up by tomorrow. So I'm going to have Predict a Match up for y'all tonight, and I will be watching Turning Point, so expect to see a pay-per-view review for this pay-per-view within the next sometime this week. I'm sorry, guys. I've been really busy with school, and I do apologize because I mean to get the stuff up on time, but everything's been really hectic. But by Monday, you guys got my word. As long as nothing interferes tomorrow, I will have all that up for y'all. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and jump on this pay-per-view. This is Turning Point. If you guys haven't noticed the pattern, anytime Jeff Hardy's the heavyweight champ in TNA, I usually watch the pay-per-views. So probably after he loses the belt, if I don't think something else interesting is going on, I'm probably going to stop watching. But we'll see what goes on with that. But let's go ahead and start talking about the pay-per-view. The first match of the night, I don't know if it's the first match of the night, the first match on the slideshow. It's going to be Terry and Jesse versus ODB and Eric Young. It's kind of weird. I guess ODB is just kind of feuding with Tara, and I guess Jesse's trying to break out as a wrestler in TNA, so this is just kind of a match. I mean, it's had somewhat build up. I don't really think it's interesting build up, but we'll see how decent of a match it comes out to be. I never really cared for mixed tag matches, but I mean, Eric Young's in the match. How much better could it get? So yeah, I guess winner of the match. Probably be ODB and Eric Young. That's my guess. Can't really tell. Next up is going to be Joseph Parks versus Doc. It's Director of Chaos, but it's Luke Gallows. He was unmasked the other day, and Joseph Parks had called him out open. Was it open fight? No, it was this past week. He's saying he wanted the match at Turning Point against member of Aces and Eights, and Doc, Luke Gallows, is the one who stepped up to it. I'm pretty sure. Unless Joseph Parks does he's going to turn into Abyss thing, or I don't know, he disappears and Abyss comes out or something. I'm pretty sure Luke Gallows is going to win the match. So we'll see what direction that goes. Moving right along, it's RVD versus Joey Ryan for the X Division Championship. Hogan had said that Matt Morgan's not allowed to be at Ryan's ringside for the match. So I'm not sure which direction this is going to go. I think Joey Ryan should win the X Division title. I mean, it would be a nice little push for him since he's just walked into the company. He's already got the championship match. So if he can somehow, means a heel, he can win underhanded, dirty, whatever. If he can win the match and take the belt from RVD, that'd look really good on his part. Plus, kind of sets into a feud with him and RVD for a little while, give him something to do with the X Division since it's been kind of lacking for a while. So it'd be interesting to see. So I'd like to see Joey Ryan win. There's a chance RVD could win. We'll just have to see what happens. Next up is Samoa Joe versus Magnus in a no disqualification match for the TNA Television Championship. I noted on a previous, I think it was Predict a Match, that Sting is really behind Magnus. He really likes him a lot. So this could actually be the match where we see the television title change hands and it go to Magnus. I could easily see, because of the no disqualification thing, something leading to Magnus getting the victory. These two have had pretty good matches together, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing this because I like their feud. They're both excellent in-ring performers. Joe is phenomenal, as we all know, and Magnus is definitely really good in the ring himself. And this has been a pretty good feud that they've had going for a little while, and they've managed to keep it interesting throughout, and I like that. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see, but I'd like to think Magnus is going to walk away with the television title, but Joe could easily walk away with it as well. So we'll just see what happens. Kurt Angle versus Devon. I think this match was set up because it was after Kurt's championship match with Jeff on Impact. After he lost, Aces and Ace kind of jumped him backstage. And so Kurt's like, well, I want my revenge on them, whatever. So it just set up for this match. No doubt, I'm sure this will be a pretty good match. Angle, excellent performer. Devon's great in the ring too. So we'll see what happens. I'm more than sure that Aces and Eights will interfere in the match and cost Kurt the victory. No doubt that's going to happen, or Kurt will get a victory via DQ. So one of those two options, Aces and Eights will be involved without a doubt, and Kurt will either win or lose from that. This was interesting when I saw it. I thought this was a pretty neat stipulation. It's AJ Styles versus Bobby Roode and James Storm in a triple threat #1 contenders match, but the loser can't have a title match until Bound for Glory of next year. So that means one of these three guys won't be in the title picture, period. And I'm gonna be honest, it's tough to say who's gonna win this match. It really is. Because honestly, all three of these guys are title contenders, and to say one of them's not going to be in the title picture for a whole year, that's tough to say. Because I definitely would like to see all three of these guys in the title picture. And I say loser, the guy who gets pinned. I don't know if I made that clear. The guy who gets pinned, the one guy who gets pinned in the match, is the one who can't compete for a year. It's really tough to say. I'm gonna guess that Bobby Roode will be the one to be pinned. I don't know who's gonna pin him, just because he was already champ for basically almost a year. One of the longest reigning TNA champs in history, I believe. He might have been the longest. I really don't know. But he's had the title for a while, and maybe they're not, maybe they just want to continue on with other people, keep Roode out of the title picture. But it's tough to say. It's really tough to say because I really don't know which direction TNA is going to go with this. But I am very much looking forward to this match. Three excellent performers, without a doubt. They'll put on a great match. Probably close to being the match of the night. So yeah, it's just going to be really interesting to see what happens. But I'm gonna. That's tough to say. On instinct, I guess, and by instinct I mean like a complete guess. I'm gonna say AJ is gonna win the match. I don't know for sure. Just gonna have to see what happens, and I think Roode will be the one to be pinned. So we'll see where it goes. Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez versus Christopher Daniels and Kazarian for the TNA Tag Team Championships. Yeah, Chavo and Hernandez, I guess this is his opportunity to look good breaking into the company, is immediate make him a tag champ. And to be honest, I'm not crazy about them as tag champs. I miss Daniels and Kazarian as the tag team champ, the TNA World Tag Team Champions of the world. Daniels and Kazarian are both really funny guys, and I think they did good holding on to those tag titles and just keeping it going for a while. So I kind of miss them as tag champs. I'd like to see the titles go back into their hands, but TNA is probably going to want to keep it on Chavo and Hernandez. So I don't know what happened. Like I said, I'd like Daniels and Kazarian to win, but I just had the feeling that Chavo and Hernandez will retain. And finally, the main event match I'm most looking forward to, and I'm sure will be a great match, without a doubt, is Jeff Hardy versus Austin Aries in a ladder match for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Ladder matches are not predictable because this isn't a match that's based on, who's the better wrestler. Or, if the company doesn't want one person to be another person, it's a ladder match. It really could go whichever way the company feels they want whatever person to win. I love ladder matches, and Jeff Hardy in a ladder match is always an excellent, thing to watch. So this was definitely going to be my match of the night regardless. It's hard to mess up a ladder match. I mean, it's possible. It's hard to do. But knowing these two, they'll put on a great show. Without a doubt. I really don't know what's going to happen. If they want to continue the Jeff and Aries feud for the next while, if they want to end it, I don't know. But I would like to think that Jeff's going to retain. It's a possibility to go back into Aries. Either way, it'll be good. But I just feel that Jeff's going to retain tonight. So Guys, this has been my predictions for this pay-per-view. Hope everyone enjoys it. And like I said, I'll have the rest of my videos up tomorrow, and I will try and have the pay-per-view review up as soon as I possibly can. Thanks for watching, guys.